Okay, y'all. According to Google, Beyonce was on that list too. She was, y'all. She was. I saw it with my own eyes. She was. Lord have mercy. And we're about to talk about it. No matter how much they're trying to, clear their names, they can't do it. They cannot unbury themselves from the past. Y'all, this is something else. We about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First I want to say happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Everybody and their mama is talking about how Beyonce's husband is on the list. Jay-Z is on the list. He's on the list. He's on the list. Ooh, child. Y'all, Lord have mercy. People were in my comment section saying, Miss Lowdown, you don't even know the half. I see that now. I didn't know the half of what's going on. The FBI investigation, this is what was on there, but, and this was from 2019 that Jay-Z was mentioned on here of, being in the presence of Harvey while he was doing the unthinkable to somebody. Okay, y'all? Word on the street is his wife was on the same, y'all, Lord have mercy. And the next year, they dismissed Beyonce's case. And I'm going to tell y'all this. These stories that they're saying, a lot of people coming forth saying, a lot of people didn't believe it. It ain't even about, a lot of judges is paid off and this and that and that and this. We do know that. We know a lot of judges are paid off. But these stories that they're telling is so over the top that the judges didn't believe this was even possible for them to be into the things like this. This is why she got out, this got threw out, along with her starism. Okay, y'all? But a lot of people that were coming out saying that things were done to them, or they saw this, or they witnessed this, or they were given something against their will, and this and that and this, and they don't remember, but they know they were there, and this and that and this. A lot of people didn't believe them, y'all. A lot of people didn't believe them. And that's what has led a lot of these celebrities off the hook, because when they presented their case, people didn't believe them because it was just too over the top or too sickening for people to think, no, not Beyonce. She can't have anything to do with no stuff like that. No, not Jay-Z. They wouldn't do a thing like that. But look at the accusations that's coming out about these celebrities, y'all. This is crazy. Now, this is what somebody came in my comment section and said, Miss Lowdown, go Google this. Latham versus 1953 Trust. This was a 2020 federal lawsuit filed in the Southern District of New York by Charlene Y. Latham against the estate of Jeffrey to the Ep to the Steen, okay, y'all, and numerous other high-profile individuals. The complaint alleging traffic to the king and other conspiracies was dismissed as frivolous, okay, y'all, by the court, with the list of defendants deemed irrational. If somebody was putting you on a table and you was the meal, and you were taken against your will or brought somewhere from somebody else bringing you to a party that you were supposed to, get down, you wouldn't be irrational? If people are giving you street pharmacy stuff and taking advantage of you, and then you open your eyes coming down off of whatever they done gave you, you seeing celebrities all around you? A lot of people thought these people got to be off their rockers. Something got to be wrong with them. Ain't no way in the world that they, woke up and they were in the presence of Beyonce and Jay-Z and the this and the that and the that and the this. But according to people that were victims and were victimized, y'all, this is exactly what they're saying happened. And they just wasn't believed. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The plaintiff, Charlene Y. Latham. Defendants, 1953 Trust, representing the Jeffrey Epstein estate and others, including Harvey and including Kanye West and none other than Beyonce. What the heck was this one about, y'all? I gotta find this story. I have to find this story. Let's go and see if we can find this story. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. Not only do they intimidate these people to make them think that they are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and they don't want to believe anything they're saying because they don't think that they're, a lot of these people are fanned out. A lot of these, even if they're judges and stuff, they're fanned out too. This couldn't have happened. You got to be lying. Okay? Judge Lewis L. Stanton, instead of them doing a good, investigation on it or whatever, Stanton dismissed the case on September the 18th, 2020 as frivolous under the 28 U.S.C. 1915. Okay? The lawsuit was part of a series of unconventional filings related to the Epstein case in 2020. Now, I want y'all to go to the right side for a second because it says full text of Latham, the 1953 Trust, and it says September 24th, 2020, to proceed with a civil action, a litigant must either pay $400 in fees or to request authorization. So they were still trying to make them pay more money out just to even move forward, but they dismissed it, y'all. They dismissed this mess. I want to see the full story. Let's see if we can find the full story. Latham versus 1953. Trust. How can we get the paperwork, y'all? Can we get that paperwork? Can we find that paperwork? Can we find that paperwork? Okay, where is it? Is it? Plaintiff's statement of the case. United States Southern District, New York. 1953 Trust. Defendant Harvey Sean Carter. Darren Richard, the Epstein Corporation. The Walt Disney Company was a defendant. There was so many people on this list. Def Jam Recording, Rock Nation, Universal Music Group, Beyonce, Kanye. Oh, they got everybody in here. Black Cube, Dwayne Carter, another Carter, Young Money Entertainment. Oh, they got a lot of people on this list, y'all. That Maxwell lady, the City of New York, Police Department. Oh, the Police Department is on this list too. And y'all wonder why people don't want to say nothing. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about. Corporate defendants named in or identified as does are accused of aiding and abetting in the facilitation of the unlawful surveillance, stalking, repeated, giving people stuff against their will, taking people against their will, a hostage situation, taking people against their will for the criminal intent of mingle, tingle, assault, abuse, extortion, and exploitation. Y'all, and Beyonce's on this list too. She's on this list, y'all. Now, yeah, it was dismissed, but she was on this list, y'all. And if everybody else is, how many people have to come forward for people to listen? For people to listen, y'all. How many people has to say, they did this, they did that, they did this? When them people was coming at Michael Jackson, they believed it off the top. They believed it off the top. Why is it that they believe some people, but they don't believe others? You got a whole slew of people, way more than was coming after Michael. Way more than it was coming after R. Kelly and all of these other people. This goes to show you that money talks. And to me, a lot of reason why Beyonce and Jay-Z fell off in their money situation and this and that and that and this was fighting these cases. They had to pay so many people off, y'all, to make this stuff go away. They had to do whatever they had to do. They had to get private investigators to stalk people, all kind of stuff. This is what it sounds like. This is where a lot of their money is going to, y'all. And all of these cases sound too similar, okay? Decades. They're saying that over the course of decades, the defendants established a lucrative but sociopathic, whatever you say it, criminal enterprise where the defendants engaged in decades of human traffic to the king, mingle-tingle assaults, and various abuses, including financial and economic exploitation. Y'all, this is all over this paperwork, and Beyonce is on here too. Why did they throw it out? Why didn't they go into more details to find out who did what. The defendants, and this is what they're saying, the defendants, Kanye, all these people that they talked about, engaged in criminal and sociopathic conduct as a form of specific criminal intentions designed as mingle-tingle, harassment, extortion, physical torture, okay, y'all? Psychological torment and revenge targeting. Plaintiff 3 for her refusal to sell her little one, y'all. They were trying to make somebody sell Lord have mercy, y'all. Lord have mercy. Why do they believe some and not others? Y'all, I don't understand this. Plaintiff number 3 agreed out of court multi-million-dollar deal monetary settlement in the late 1980s, early 1990s to avoid a public criminal and civil prosecution of Epstein's mingle-tingle abuse of several of the plaintiffs. 2 of 3 little ones. Okay, y'all? That wasn't of age. Plaintiffs 2 of 3 share 6 little ones together. 3 sons, 3 daughters, and approximately 14 grandchildren. Y'all, this is some deep stuff, this case right here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I'm just flipping through some of this stuff just to talk about it. But they didn't believe these people. They thought that these people would have to be on some type of street pharmacy stuff or something, because they are talking about people trying to sell their little ones. They're talking about these people trying to make them sell their little ones. They're talking about forcible grapes and strawberries. They're talking about all of this stuff in here. And they got a slew of people that they listed. A slew of people that they listed, y'all. Now, why they only have Kanye, Beyonce, and who did they put on here? Kanye, Beyonce, and Harvey on here. There's a whole bunch of more people that they left out. A whole bunch of more people that they left out. Why is it that they believe in some of the cases but not all, y'all? I don't get it. This is crazy. They even have the Walt Disney Company as a defendant as well, y'all. Is this how she got on the Lion King? Because they all birds of a feather flocks together. This is why that they are not, saying, we don't want you to be a part of our company because y'all got too much dirt on your name, because they got dirt on their name too. Ask yourself this question. Y'all, Lord have mercy. This list is ridiculous. And people sitting on YouTube right now talking about, oh, Beyonce, you need to divorce Jay-Z because he is bringing you down. What is wrong with some of these bloggers, y'all? For real. They are two of a kind. This is why they probably stayed together so long, because they done so much dirt together, y'all, that it makes no sense to be apart. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't believe this, y'all. I can't believe this. The Lion King, this how they got that role. This is how they got Blue Ivy to get the role on the Lion King too, because they all out here getting their hands dirty together. Now you see why people get certain roles, people get awards. Beyonce kids got awards, and they ain't done shit, okay, y'all? But they got awards for it as if they did something so grand. What could they kids have done that people that went to school to do these things haven't done? Ask yourself this question. Now you see why all of these awards don't mean shit, if they're given to you and they're not earned, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean a thing, y'all. And I wonder now, due to the fact that all this stuff is coming out and being laid out in front of our faces, and they believe in some of these people, can these other people ever get justice, the ones that they dismiss their cases? Can they ever get some justice? Can they get some closure? Or have, her husband and his goons scared the shit out of them and they don't want to say anything else? Just like the Busby girl. Just like the disabled Busby girl. This has been going on since the 90s, y'all. Them getting their way, getting away with stuff. People been paid under the table. And this is where a lot of their money is going. My personal opinion, y'all. This is where a lot of their money is going. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm telling y'all, they can't come from under this rock that they got. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Something going to stick. Something major is going to stick very, very soon. Something is going to stick on Beyonce. Something is going to stick on Jay-Z. And they're not going to be able to get away from up under it. All of these people coming forth, somebody is going to come out with that smoking pow. They're going to come out with it. And it is going to go on and sink that ship. Okay, y'all? They're building and building and building up on something right now. They're building. But while they're building, these alleged monsters is out here still living their best life. But not too much because they still scared. They don't know at any minute now if somebody going to knock on their door them feds and lock them up just like they did Diddy. They don't know. They don't know. And Diddy, more stuff they digging out on him too. His name popping up in some more stuff as well while he's in there. So they're gonna be knocking on his little jail cell gate in a minute, saying that you been served, okay, for some more shit that he thinking that he gonna get out, and this gonna add on to that time, and he gonna get fed up, and he gonna just start laying it all on the line. Wait a minute, y'all to turn y'all back on me. Y'all gonna be in here too. I'm not gonna be in here by myself. It's a lot of works going on behind closed doors to get to who they want to get to. And it's looking like they're working on them Carters right now, y'all. This is what it's looking like. They're working on them Carters. No matter what she's doing or how many concerts she's doing and this and that and that and this, it's not working. It's not getting their name out of the spotlight. Paying for bloggers and all of this stuff to defend them, or media outlets to put up good stuff about them instead of the bad stuff that's really coming out behind closed doors. It's not going to continue to work, y'all. You see that now. They're losing some followers and everything by the boatloads. And this also makes you think about this, her merch. I put up the video about her merchandise and this and that she's just throwing stuff out and just hoping that people pay for it. Don't care if it's good or not, according to the reviews. I'm just saying, y'all, I haven't bought any of it, but according to the reviews, a lot of people got duped out their money. So now we're at the place why this makes sense to why the 3 albums back to back, she's stacking as much as money she possibly can. Because Beyonce don't know what's coming her way. She don't. And she ain't innocent in this. According to this paperwork, she was right slap dab in the middle of a lot of stuff, y'all. Okay? A lot of stuff. And they've been doing this for years to try to cover their tracks so that they don't go down just like P. Diddy did. Okay, y'all? And P. Diddy should have failed much harder than that. Okay? But it ain't over for Diddy. It's not over. That case that they just did, that just was the start. Word on the street. And another word on the street is a lot of stuff that Jay-Z was out here doing and Beyonce was out here doing. 50 Cent was going to put it in a documentary. But Netflix was scared. They were scared that they were going to get sued. They got more money than Jay-Z and Beyonce. Which makes you wonder if a big company like Netflix is scared to go up against Jay-Z and Beyonce. How in the world could people be mad at Nicki Minaj for siding with the president so she can have some backing? Pay attention to that. Bodies are dropping out here. You got people like Kanye who has money. He's a millionaire his own self. He got millions and millions of dollars. But what did Kanye West get on that stage and say? Jay-Z, don't send your hitters at me. This is what Kanye West said, y'all. So this goes to show you this whole thing is deeper than that. And this is why so many people in the industry are so quiet right now. Okay? They're super quiet. And they've been quiet for a lot of stuff that's going on that's been wrong for a long time. And I have to say, what is his name? I forgot his name. What is his name? I'll find it again. It's a rapper that's coming out. He's coming out in the defense of Nicki Minaj. He's coming out and he's talking about P. Diddy. And he's the only rapper so far that's coming out and taking a stand on this mess that's been going on out here. He's the only one. I don't forget his name. When I think of it, I'll put it in the next video. But shout out to him because he's the only one that's defending Nicki right now. He's the only one that's, going hard at P. Diddy, just like 50 Cent. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, everybody else has folded. They quiet as a mouse, But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What y'all think about them dismissing Beyonce's case? And do y'all think that case can ever be reopened? Because of the fact that, the judge didn't give them the light of day. They didn't give them the light of day, but now these other cases are getting the light of day, and they're similar to the one that they put before this judge. And he didn't give them the time of day. They just dismissed it and went on about their business. But it was a boatload of people on there. And that boatload of people confirms some things, y'all, of why people get the jobs that they get, the offers that they get. If you hanging out at a Minga Tingle party with the people of Disney that owns the Disney company, and y'all getting in the birthday suits together, allegedly, I'm just saying, doing little ones dirty and all kind of stuff and doing dirt together, you think they are not talking about, oh, I got a new Lion King movie coming out. You want to be the voice on it? You want to, yeah. Can you get my daughter in there too? Yeah. You see how that goes, y'all? And this is how they have been controlling the industry for years. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this whole situation, y'all. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.